Disclaimer in full savage chaos mode. Disclaimer. Listen up before you start crying like Sudhanshu Chutia in a breakup song. This is not financial advice. Don't sell your kidney thinking coins and banks will make you rich, because spoiler alert, banks were built to fuck you, not fund you. If you lose money after listening to me, don't sue me. Sue your brain cells for being on unpaid leave since birth. And let's address the circus in the room. America actually created tech that reshaped the planet. They built bombs, rockets, iPhones, AI, all while fucking their education system first. Stress there? Hookup culture. Fair. You earn it. India? Bruh. You copied the hookup culture before the tech. You roam around calling it modern India culture, but the only startup you built is finding new ways to FK each other without hesitation. No rockets, no Google, just reels and breakups. Congrats, modern India. You invented Chutia Culture Banking Edition. So buckle up, Lodu and Legends, because this section is going to roast history, banks, and your broke retail ass harder than karma roasted my ex. Topic 2, Section 1, Rise of Coins and Banking, with max chaos roasting. Introduction, Rise of Coins and Banking, aka How Chutia Retails Still Stayed Poor. So picture this. Once upon a time, humans finally got tired of barter. You give me cow, I give you onion was fun until some idiot showed up with a rotten onion and said, bro, trust me. That's when coins and banking showed up like, enough of this barter bullshit, let's print shiny metal and pretend it has value. Now, here's where the roast begins. While ancient cultures were inventing coins, writing, and banking systems that shook the world, modern India is busy inventing excuses. Bro, America fucked up their education system, but at least before that, they gave you Google, Tesla, iPhones, rockets, AI. Literally toys that changed humanity. Stress? Sure. They got hookup culture as therapy. Fair deal. Meanwhile, India copied the hookup culture before copying the technology. You don't have flying cars, but you do have flying breakups. No space missions, but unlimited modern India boys roaming streets with Instagram bios like entrepreneur, creator, hustler, while their only creation is sending you up texts at 2 a.m. And banks? Oh, they love you, but not the way you think. Banks didn't arrive to save retail. They arrived to trap them. Coins gave birth to currency. Currency gave birth to banks, and banks gave birth to modern poverty with premium customer care service. So yeah, welcome to the rise of coins and banking, where the world moved forward, and modern India created reels, hookups, and EMI loans to look rich on Diwali. Hannah Topic 2, Section 1, Deep Dive, Rise of Coins and Banking. How shiny metal became paper promises, and why retail is still poor. Number 1, quick summary, the arc in one sentence. Barter sucked. People picked common commodities, metal coins standardized value, coins made states and markets possible, banks turned coins into credit, fractional reserves multiplied money, elites got richer, retail often stayed poor. Same script, new costumes. 2, barter, commodity, coins, the first glow up. Barter, direct swap. Problem, double coincidence of wants. Too slow. Commodity money, salt, cattle, shells, bronze, silver. Useful because they had intrinsic use. Coins, stamped metal with guaranteed weight purity, or at least the claim of it. King stamped coins with faces, authority equals trust. Why coins mattered, portability, divisibility, fungibility, standard unit. Trade exploded, empires expanded. Roast, kings made coins the first brand logo, flex louder than any Instagram bio. If your ancestor got a face on a coin, you were elite. Kartikai, he'd still be bartering for Wi-Fi. Number 3, banks appear. Give me your metal. Take this paper. Merchants and temples started storing metal for others and issuing receipts, easier to trade than heavy coins. Receipts circulated as money. People trusted them because the issuer was reputable. That trust was the new asset. Banks became the middlemen between savers and borrowers. Roast target. The paper felt legit until rulers or bankers decided to be creative with promises. Nahker 4, fractional reserve banking, the engine that multiplies money and risk. Banks noticed. Not everyone withdraws at once, so they lent part of deposits while keeping a reserve. Result, one coin deposited could fund multiple loans as receipts traveled around. Money supply expanded beyond physical metal. Upside, turbocharged trade, industry, growth. Downside, if confidence collapses, everyone demands withdrawals, the bank can't honor claims, bank run. Simple example, deposit 100 coins, bank keeps 10, lends 90. Those 90 get deposited elsewhere. Bank can lend 81, money multiplies. Roast. Bankers discovered leverage centuries before crypto bros invented leverage, long positions on tweet hype. Same arrogance, different spreadsheet. Chambers 5. State power, seigniorage and debasement. Kings discovered stealth tax. Minting coins gave rulers seigniorage, profit equal to face value minus metal cost. During wars or spending binges, rulers debased coins, mixed cheaper metal, or issued more receipts. People hold money that's worth less. Modern parallel, printing more paper digits equals inflation. Same theft, flashier tech. Roast, rulers invented fiscal workarounds. Today's politicians just print with keyboards, then blame global forces. Classic. Now number 6, banks evolve. Credit, instruments, and the modern plumbing, from simple receipts to deposits, loans, bills of exchange, letters of credit. Credit markets matured. Bonds, government debt, central banks, lender of last resort. Financial plumbing created liquidity, but also complexity and opacity, shadow banking, derivatives. Key point, complexity hides risk. If you don't understand a financial product, it can blow up your savings. Number 7, why retail stayed poor. The structural truth, timing and information. Elites get first access to credit, first dibs on bargains, better counsel. Retail gets the leftovers and clickbait tips. Leverage and fragility. Many retailers chase leverage without understanding funding or margin. One shock wipes them. Fees and spreads. Bank fees, taxes, and hidden costs eat retail returns. Behavioral. Retail bows to hype, FOMO, and influencers. They buy late, sell panic. History repeats. Institutional capture. Rules often favor incumbents. Banks, big firms. Small players are the price takers. Roast. While kings and bankers built empires, retail clapped and learned to worship receipts. Today, your app balance gets debited by fees, and you still say, trust the system. That's comedic tragedy. Haver 8, real-world receipts and modern parallels. Fast hits. Debasement, inflation. Ancient coin debasement, modern money printing, QE, inflation or asset inflation, stocks, housing. Fractional reserve, shadow banking. Repo markets, money market funds, and opaque interbank lending are modern fractional webs. When these freeze, crises follow. 2008. Credit creation, bubbles, easy credit funds asset booms, housing, tech, EV hype. When credit tightens, the pop is violent. Retail traps today, fintech apps giving high-yield illusions, crypto swaps, leveraged token products, modern replicas of too good to be true credit. Roast, Kartikeya heroes the next big coin on WhatsApp while his bank quietly charges him for Neft. Priorities, bro. Number 9, cultural tie-in, modern culture versus building infrastructure, shallow versus backbone. Important, this is criticism of behavior, not of people. Some pockets copied the surface of Western culture, hookups, reels, flexing, without copying the backbone. Massive investment in education, R&D, industry. That leads to flash without foundation. Loud social media clout, shallow entrepreneurship, and a lot of noise with little durable value. Financially, that means hype markets, quick pumps, fast exits, and retail gets left with the bag. Roast target behavior. Posting entrepreneur on Instagram while running on parental credit equals the new coin clutch flex. It looks rich. It's not. Don't confuse content for creation. Number 10. What legends do differently? Practical takeaways. Understand where money comes from. Credit, central banks, and liquidity. Don't worship your app balance. Respect liquidity, Godsee. Check spreads, depth, size tiny in thin markets. Use simple position sizing and stop discipline. Don't swing for home runs with TV tips. Prefer real profits and cash flow over viral narratives. Companies that earn actual money, stories about future profits. Diversify across instruments, stocks, bonds, commodities, and across time, dollar cost average. Learn basics of banking and public finance so you can smell a debasement printing binge early. Mod 11. Quick tactical checklist. What to watch this week. Central bank rhetoric and money supply numbers. Repo funding rates and sudden spikes in short-term rates. CPI and commodity moves. Food, energy, metals. Large insider selling or concentrated flows into a single tiny stock coin. New retail-focused, high-yield products. Read the fine print. 12. Roasts you can scream in class. Copy-paste. Kartikeya, you still think a reel equals product-market fit. You're holding the poster, not the company. Sudhanshu, stop believing Miss Y loves you. She's using your liquidity for content and will ghost you at the open. To the modern culture clout merchants, flex all you want, but try building an API or a factory once in a while. Number 13, Valhalla mic drop. Open quote, coins were the king's flex. Banks turned flex into leverage. Retail clapped for both. If you don't build backbone, you'll keep clapping while someone else drinks the champagne.